Hey,
She did. Went back to sleep.
I woke up and texted you twice, and even tried to call you. So I just turned the TV off and turned the fan on and got some other stuff under my comforter. So
Yeah.
I was hoping to fall back to sleep. So I ain't have nothing else to do.
Yeah, I had texted you all. They had ran a pill call. That why.
Oh no, I didn't get it.
Yeah, I texted her like I had to let pill call go by. You still woke. That's why I didn't want. Like I said, I didn't know if you had went back to sleep. But then after you didn't text it back, I wanted thought I'd call. Oh.
Mm-hmm. I'm uncomfortable because when I shave my vaginal area,
Uh.
it's a booger when it grows back, so I'm itching. And I tried to put some shea butter on it, but that didn't help. Nothing's gonna help until I get another razor and shave it back off again. Yeah, it's uncomfortable and annoying because I look like I got crabs or something because it itch. And when I'm trying, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So thank God I don't have to go nowhere. Because when I tell you, when it itch, I'm going to strike it. I can just stand in the altar. Let it itch. I'm going at it. You know, so. It's kind of miserable. It's just when I think it's gone, it'll snag me again. Like, nope, it's still itchy. So, that's what I'm laying here doing, striking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, Why do women shave? I like. Uh, is it
You know
like?
what? My gynecologist told me not to
Uh,
because we grew hair for a reason, you know.
that's what I was
But I
just.
do it for sanitary purposes.
Uh,
I know that hair to me holds too much, you know, and I'm a light cleaner. I feel cleaner without it. And, you know,
okay.
I'm real big with myself.
You said you're real old.
I like the way it feels. You know, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm so gay with myself. I think that's funny. But, yeah, I like it. So, you know what? Let me ask you, because, for one, I'm inquisitive. I like to know things. Like, have you had the same sex experience?
No, and actually, I get that question a lot.
You know, because that's the stigma that
Right,
goes with
cause being
men.
locked up, yeah, so long. But here's my thing, and I'm trying to think who this was. Somebody was talking about the guy, the R&B guy, Tank.
Uh-huh.
And maybe it's just me. I just thought that was the most silliest shit in the world.
Uh-huh.
When he was saying, if a man suck another man's dick once or twice, don't necessarily mean he's gay.
Oh, my
And
God.
I'm like, what the fuck does it
What?
mean? Yeah, I'm serious.
Right.
Now, when somebody else told me that, I was, man, quit lying. That man ain't saying no shit like that. And then they sent me the link, and I went to YouTube. It's on Lip. So he was with the lady off Breakfast Club, Angela Yee. He did an interview with her. Yeah, he actually said this shit, but he's talking as if. Although I didn't hear him personally say he sucked dick, but to me that's kind of like what he insinuated.
Because he insinuated that it was okay. Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
yeah, he literally said this. But here's the thing. I'm not in the men. It's nothing about a man that arouses me, and nothing about a man that excites me or turns me on.
Okay, okay.
You see what I'm
So
saying?
you're not gay. Right.
Now, not only
You're
am I
not
gay, because I done had, look, I almost got into a fight with this guy, and the only reason I did, because he was an older person, and he's no longer here. But this is what happened between us. I was out there in the weight cage. This was a long time ago. I was in my 20s then. And this guy, he had to be probably like in his late 40s, early 50s, back when I was in my 20s. So this dude walked by, and he had made a comment. You know, in prison, they call certain homosexual boys. You know what I'm saying, boy, or no. That's why the term is so offensive in prison. Like here, you don't call another man a boy unless you about ready to, fight. So when he made that comment, he like, so I'm like, what's the difference between you and him? Y'all do the same thing. That's what I said. I probably shouldn't have said it, but I said it. He like, and he got, I mean, when I say he got mad, and the way he rationalized this shit in his mind is because, but just because he's fucking the dude in the ass and the dude not fucking him in the ass, the dude is gay, but he's not gay.
Oh my God.
And right, and I told him I don't distinguish. I said I don't see him no different than you. If y'all are engaging in a sexual activity with another man, and I don't care how it go, y'all niggas gay. And he like said he literally got fight mad over that shit, but that's just the way I see it.
You called him out. Let me say this: every male gay friend that I spoke with has told me this horror story that is heartbreaking to them when they have too much random sex. That's why AIDS run rapid in their community. You know, because if they find somebody that'll go, they don't even have to know their name. It's that pitiful. But he would straight the bottom of the barrel. He would go get a homeless dude. Okay, we worked in the same beauty salon, and we both had keys to open. So we were also roommates. So I noticed that he wasn't at home. I was like, dang, he must have got up real early and left. So I get my keys, I go to work, go to the beauty shop, I turn the key and go in. And the building was huge. It was an old department, but we converted it into a beauty salon. Okay, so way in the back by the shampoo bowl, here they are laying on pallets on the floor. And I was like, Stuart, geez, you had a party? Y'all slept over, didn't you? So they jumped up and the dude left. And he said, you know what, April? What's heartbreaking to me is that I think I got me a man, and after he gets through servicing me, he'll flip over. I keep hearing them say that thing.
He'll what?
Just like he'll flip over, wanting to be poked too. So he'll flip over because he wants him to penetrate him as well. And he said, I don't like to use my dick. You know, I like for them to have sex with me, but I don't like to have sex with them. I don't like to use my penis, period. And I was like, oh, because he think you're a woman, you know, so, that was heartbreaking to me, too. And you know another thing that's heartbreaking?
What's that?
Men that go through desperate situations. My experience is drug abuse counseling. So I would escort the ladies to the AA, the CA, and the NA meetings. Okay, so I would sit in sometimes just to get a feel for what the whole jig is about the AA, CA, and NA meetings. And it was pretty cool. They were some brutally honest people. So old boy stood up. I had saw him, and I was like, you know, just scanning the room. I'm like, there's some good-looking brothers in here. You know, so old dude stood up looking like a linebacker, just strapping, okay? Tall, broad shoulders, good looking, dark skinned brother. He stood up, he started to share. He said, I don't know, man, I just got tired of bending over and sucking. And I was like, what?
Oh, wow.
Whoa, I wasn't ready. I was taken back because I had noticed how attractive he was. And he looked like all man to me. But this drug made him bend over and drop to his knees. Oh, dear Jesus. Really? Really? I was like, man, let me get my ass up out here. I gotta go. So I just went and sat in the van and waited for it to be over. I was done. I was like, oh, my God. Really? That's a powerful demon. That at the time it was crack. Now it's flipped and changed its face to opiate. As long as people are addicted to drugs, I have a job. Okay, because right now we're going through an opiate epidemic. Okay, so all treatment centers are hiring. I just got to go and get the certification so I can get my foot back in the door. You know, that's my hold up right there. That's the hurdle that's in front of me. And it's very interesting, because you would see this, any female or male that would encounter this dude, you would never think in a million years that he's bending over and dropping to his knees. Never. My best friend is a male, strictly platonic. As a matter of fact, we're not speaking right now because he's a whole bitch sometimes. But he just got mood swings, real crazy. And when he goes through his mood swings, he talks to people real crazy. And he know I don't like that. So we fell out for a moment. We'll be okay. But anyway, when I ran back into him, we were real good friends when Brittany was in elementary school. And I moved away from the apartment that I raised her in. So later on in life, I moved back to Decatur. And I was in a convenience store trying to get me some creamer for my coffee. And I just had a cup of coffee, too. Anyway, he was like, I used to listen a long time. And I was like, yeah. My baby was in elementary school. She's in high school now, about to graduate. And he's like, where you at? So I told him he came over to visit. So we went back on the back porch and smoked a blunt and stuff. And we were sitting back there talking. And he said, did you know that I was on dope back then? I was like, no. He was like, yeah, I was real messed up on it. He said, but I'm good now. So, okay, this is my field. So I got questions. I'm like, well, you know that's what I do for a living. And I said, so what was your problem? What made you stop? And he said, I started to do things that I wouldn't normally do for it. And the high was good, but it wasn't that damn good. I said, okay, so what was it? What was the thing that shamed you into stopping? And he said, he knew this 50 that used to sell, and he would give him a 50 slab to suck his dick. I was like, okay. I said, so that's it? Because I'm telling you that ain't enough. I mean, if you're going to tell me something, don't insult my intelligence, tell the truth. And he was like, that is the truth. I said, come on now. I've been doing this for a minute. And I got sense enough to know. And plus, if you're going to lie to me, I would rather not you even talk about it. It ain't my business. It's just my profession. So I'm naturally going to question you on it. And also, here's the biggest thing. The biggest thing is that you got to be butt naked honest with this thing. Because if you start tricking your mind and start lying again, You're going to be smoking dope before you know it. You're going to have a real good relapse. And you can't keep relapsing because one of these days it's going to break you. You know, so he was like, damn, you got to be that deep with it. I was like, yeah, this is your life. And I'm trying to help you face it. You know, so he had, no, man, I had on some J's, and he asked me for my shoes, and I took them off and gave them to him. I had to walk on in the rain. I said, try it again. That sounds good, but I know that ain't enough. So I'm trying to get this brother to confess, basically. I was like, nope. And he was like, well, damn. All right, then. The nigga asked me to suck his dick, and I did that. And I did it. That shamed me in the treatment. I said, thank you. Was that so hard? He said, yeah, that was very hard.
Hold on, the dope man wanted him to suck his dick?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he did. He was gay. The dope man was
okay.
Fucking, she told me, which was kind of far-fetched to me, that the gay dude, the dope man, give him a slab just to suck his dick. Really, he got to pay you to suck your dick? I heard don't sound right to me. So he finally told the truth about it. And I was like, you might be all right now. You might be all right. I said, so, you gay? He was like, hell no, man. I tell you that was enough to send me to treatment. I said, okay. That's honest. I get it. So, he's been doing extremely well. He has he might have 20 years clean by now. But, he ain't clean, though, because he's still smoking weed and drinking. He's just sustaining some crack. So he's just abstinent. You know, I pray for him because you're not supposed to use nothing when you experience deliverance. You know, you're not supposed to go back to nothing because it's a gateway for other stuff. You know, I have a very strong will and a strong personality. I have tried a little bit of everything in my lifetime. I don't have addictive personality. I don't. Scorpios don't have that. Thank God. Thank God, because I got some older sisters that was trying to take me under for real. They would give me pills and put the crack in the weed. And, oh, my God, that's what made me a phenomenal counselor for the reason that my parents were weekend alcoholics. I had 3 sisters to get strung out on cocaine, on crack. My oldest sister was a LPN nurse, and she would fill the patient medication, and that was her addiction. Eventually made her lose her job. They took her life. And I've had I was at 19. I was married. My husband was addicted to snorting cocaine. I've had a couple boyfriends. I found out that they were smoking dope. Really. But see, I'm very intuitive. So my instincts tell me things anyway. And so what I do is I get so serious things I really do. I'll be like, look, listen, I know something ain't right. So you would stand a better chance and go on and out your own self and tell the truth. Because if you let me find out, that means that you're hiding it and you're being sneaky, and I don't trust you. Because you don't trust me enough to say, look, baby, it's XYZ. I sleep with you every night, so I got to be honest with you. I want that kind of honesty. You know, so I've had mates, parents, siblings, close friends. So I've been around drugs so long. I've sold drugs. I've seen what people do for it. I've seen the look of euphoria on their faces when they first hit the dope. I've experienced everything but smoking it, and I have smoked it in some weed. When my sister passed it to me, I was like, "This God, what's that? It tastes like medicine in my mouth." Oh,